All right, today we start the new challenge modes. We're just going to go in order here, I think, although I may skip ahead to California photography, depending on video scheduling. I got a winter break coming up here soon, so I want to get some content pre-recorded, which are going to be these challenge mode episodes. And if scheduling ends up in a way we got like a 1 day gap or something, I hear that the California challenge mode level is really quick. So if that's the case, then that's something we'll try to do in like one video or something on a extra day. So yeah, Arizona Breakout to start with. Jurassic part-time 6 hours. Seems like that's probably going to be pretty quick then. We have starting cash minimal, research tranquilizer upgrades, path capacity expanded. Interesting. Severe storm, wild dinosaurs hatchery unlock is delayed. Okay, so this is like a wild dinosaur centric challenge mode. I don't know. I don't think I know anything about these challenge modes beyond some of the special conditions that show up in them, like the traumatized dinosaurs and like this research mechanic with darting. And then California is the one I've heard the most about because people won't stop talking about California.
Space is at a premium in this part of Arizona, but the location should prove an excellent setting for these wild dinosaurs. Capture and contain them. And remember, Las Vegas was once nothing but sand, too.
Capture and contain wild dinosaurs, yes. All right, we're just going straight to, 5-star objective. Take control of the capture team to find wild dinosaurs. Okay, so surveying what we got here. We got a wild area, and that is it. Okay. Beginning with control center, response facility, and arrival point on a backup generator. Very little money. Hey, Alex, how are you doing? So, we're going to be looking for wild dinos. We can also just kind of check like this. Yeah, there's a Diplo. Let's see if anything pops up. There's area over here. Is this on the map? It is. Okay. Well, we got, what, Nasudos? Looks like some Nasudos over here. A Diplo straight ahead. And I guess essentially what we'll need to do is, and some Stegos, is just round up the Dinos Galley and get them exhibited. Can we look at our research tab? Yes, we can. So, tranquilizer upgrades are on this tab. Upgraded, I can speak. Tranquilizer take down dinosaurs with security rating 3. So it just goes by the security rating then. So presumably we can't get anything that's got a security rating of 3 sedated. Which probably means we can't sedate that Diplo? Maybe? Well, let's just go out and take a look. I guess we'll just head straight forward here to these ones that are marked on the map. Okay, and then you're going to interrupt me and tell me about tranquilizer upgrades. Yes. Okay, so we should see the pop-up should show us the security rating. I'm good. Yeah, we finished the campaign. The final episode is going up on the channel tomorrow from when this is being recorded. So yeah, moving on to the challenge modes. Yeah, so basically this is like progression gating you from getting the higher end dinosaurs right away because you can't trank them. Makes sense. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna get a bunch of like tutorial shit coming up here. So dinosaurs that cannot be tranquilized can still be captured using send and summon equipment. Oh, interesting.
I know you got your hands full.
I didn't expect that would be a thing. I was assuming you'd just be out of luck
I think you need a little help.
until you could deal with it.
It might be worth sending a ranger team out to get it back into its enclosure. But if that's not your style,
So these are threes.
Could research some strong tranquilizer darts. Your choice.
We got a carnivore somewhere. 5's down here. So we're not losing any money right now, so there's like not really a downside to like scouting out the dinos a bit. Where are these fives? Oh, right here. Some dilos, huh? Okay. So some dilos and diplos there. I guess we should just build a pen to start with. Let's see here. Entryway is here. I'm not going to move any of that stuff out. We want to expand. I guess, yeah, like straightforward or wherever is good. So we'll just start right here. I could round up those dilos, maybe. I also don't know if the wild dinosaurs are going to be any kind of threat. Like, the tooltip implies they might run through your map and trample your people. But I don't think they usually do that. I think usually the wild dinosaurs are, like, inactive until you... Not like actually inactive as in not moving, but inactive in the sense that they don't provide a threat to you until they're actually, like, integrated into the park. Yeah, the sandy maps look good, especially... It's just a really distinct aesthetic compared to most of the other environments. And the first game and everything, too. It's really nice. Yeah, let's put a gate here and then a gate in the back. This is a very small map, too. So I think we'll try to round up those dilos to start with. That takes almost all of our money, which is also a thing. So we're given like 100k essentially to make a single starting enclosure, which is interesting in the sense that maybe I don't want the dilos. No, let's go see what we can do here. Or does this not work? The tooltip implied that this would work on the wilds, but I'm seeing a deny on that. Which I don't know what to make of that. Well, it would look to me like they don't work. Not sure what I misunderstood about the tooltip there, then. No, we can't even build in the wild area at all. Which means we just have to build a compact park, kind of. How do I undo this? Because this just goes back to this. I don't want... Oh, I guess binoculars mode is the default. Never mind. I was thinking this was all zoomed in. Forgetting how that works. It's very rare that we actually take direct control of the Jeep. So we got Stego. Bunch of Stegos wandering this way. And we got some galleys. Unless I have to identify them first in some way. Yeah, these all require manual. We can try and just rally these, I guess. No, these are all red too. What is... I guess it's once you've captured them, you can move them around with that. I guess that must be what I misunderstood on the tooltip. I don't know. Well, those stegos are marching past our camp now, which is maybe a little concerning.
Look at it this way. Comfortable customers are going to be inclined to spend more and give us a higher rating, huh? Hey, at least somebody can relax around here.
He ragdolled pretty good. I'd like to get this last one sedated if we can. At least I think it's the last one I've seen. Come on, buddy. Alright. Okay. That looks to me like a whole herd grabbed. We could always build the fence around our people. Our little park here. So that no dinosaurs can get inside of it. I don't think we will, because I'm just actually kind of curious as to whether or not they can actually be a problem. So I think we'll just go ahead and focus on ratings and stuff here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Gallimimuses. Where's my helicopter? Here it is. Oops. Well, I guess I'll take a photo of this random stegosaurus for some money. There is, in fact, yeah, another Gallimimus right there, so we did at least miss one. That's why I was checking again. There was wild area in I think base game actually. I forget where it showed up, but it definitely was in the game previously. I think it worked exactly the same as this. I don't know if we ever had one that was quite as skewed as this one. More wild area than buildable area. I mean, we had the JP3 map, which was all like tour areas, but that's a little bit different because you could actually build some stuff in the middle area. All right, these guys are going to definitely need some water, so let's go ahead and get that down here. Oh, we still have some money. Speed this up. Oh, they need status checks. We don't need to queue all those up, but whatever. Alright, so we need just ground leaf. We have enough space. I don't know what the Diplo eats, so if it does eat tall leaf, then That's what we'll want eventually. Oh, I wonder if the cost is different for trees versus just ground plants. Insufficient funds.
Asset has been delivered.
Is the park actually open? I would assume so since we are making money. Growing family. I don't know if that works. We'll do disease free. Yeah, we have guests, so the park started open. So we have to do that. Like, that might have been a freebie with these guys flying over. I think it was, but I don't think I would want to risk it. Because if it's not, then we're stuck with a contract we can't complete for a while. Yeah, it's just a matter of those are the trees we need, which they may not be. Okay. Well, we got a decent little start on some galleys. So, obviously we don't have anything in here. That's probably the next thing to work on. I don't know. Let's start with a bathroom and a shelter, maybe. Thinking about where I want to put this. I guess we'll just put it over here. 75 for a shelter. There's that last galley coming over. Well, what we can do is we can just let this all run. And we can jump in the capture team again and go take some pictures of dinosaurs. And, like, reconnoiter what other creatures are on this map that we might be able to bring in early. And see if we missed any galleys. So, stego. There's 4s and 5s in this direction. We definitely saw, like, a berry. Okay, so we got the Nasudos here. Those are the 4s. Wait, are they? Or are they 5s? Those might be 5s. So what were the 4s? Oh, nothing's impossible. We can do it. Oh, the berries of 4. Okay. Well, we should, snap a you. Get one of these. No dinosaurs in range. I don't believe you. They're right fucking there. Okay, there's a T-Rex. Thank you for the spoilers. We could have discovered it on our own, but... Alright. It doesn't change anything, because it's not like we can do anything to account for a T-Rex either. Is that another berry? No. Metries. We got a couple of Metricanthosaurs. A lot of carnivores. Dilos, Metries, berries. That's more stuff than we can, like, fit in that little park area. It would feel like, at least. Threes over here are what? Are they up the hill? Where are these? Oh, there. Pachycephalosaurs. There's our dippies. We know there's Dilos by the lake too. We got some Amargosaurs. What are your guys' security ratings? Well, let's just try and sedate one. That's an easy way to do it. Why did that go to stimulant? Must have switched off of that. Okay, no, these guys can be sedated too. Great.
Well, what have we Tyrannosaurus.
I mean, it's one of the worst dinosaurs in the game, but it is a dinosaur.
Another interesting factoid. Its long neck meant it probably liked to feed on the taller branches of trees and such.
Let's pause. So, 3 Amargasaurs. I imagine that pen, as we have it, is too small for them. We have $880,000 though now. So we got some money to play with. Visibility. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Let's go one wider in all directions. Expand out like that. And then we'll airlift the Amargs in right now. And then we can expand the territory if we need to. I assume we do. We can expand it by tearing the fences down after they're built. Now, we got Amargasaurs and Diplos, which also means we have 2 separate sauropods. That's 2 herbivore enclosures, unless we sell off one of them. 11 dinosaurs visible. Species targets 15. Damn. I mean, obviously, we can do this with 6 species, or even less. We've done that before. Actually, we did 6 out of... Maybe it was only 11 on that map, or maybe it was 5 out of 11. So we might need like 8 or so. Could be. Oh, and let's grab as well a ranger post. Get that put in here. Get the ranger team assigned so they stash check automatically. And lastly, give me a shelter. Yeah, I think right by this curve is actually a good place for a shelter, because they don't snap directly to the path like the amenities do. And then maybe we'll put in a small amenity too. These are on separate elevation levels. Gross. Why would you do this to me? So is that. Oh no. Oh jeez. It's not flat here. Well, let's not worry about it. We'll see what the profit like this is. I don't think the poacher mechanic is... I mean, it could be in some of these challenge modes, but I haven't heard anything about it coming back. Which is weird, because we never use the poacher mechanic in a challenge mode at all. It's only used in Chaos Theory, right? Solely that Chaos Theory map from Biosyn. That's like really underutilized. Actually, it'll be really surprising if they don't bring it back. But I haven't heard anything. I think I would have heard something about it somewhere, but... missed opportunity, maybe.
Guess we'll find out, huh?
Alright, can you get off my screen underneath the Myman research so I can see where the dinosaurs are at? Thank you.
Just wow.
Okay, what am I looking at? Ah,
You could do it.
is that... Cannot tell what you are. Oh, Coelophysis. Okay. Coelophysis, some trikes. Coelophysis is sedatable. Trike is not. I do hear T-Rex roar. I've been hearing that for a while. So these are the Coelophysis right there. Is there anything else to look at? I don't see anything else. I wonder if that Rex is actually currently available, or if it comes in later, because he does roar a lot, which could be just an ambient sound they play to like inform you there's a Rex somewhere, and then not actually have him on the map. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that though that feels a little underutilized. I mean, the big one is the poacher thing, but I mean, that map also doesn't have a challenge mode, right? That's one of the few maps at this point that doesn't. The Biosyn maps and the Malta maps, of course. It's weird that the DLCs don't come with challenge modes for those maps. That's just strange. Let's speed up here. Okay, the outer perimeter is built. I'm going to just actually go ahead now and delete this We don't need the back gate because the muster mechanic doesn't work the way I thought it did. Or the way I thought I read it did on this map. So there comes the Amargas. Now, Coelophysis might work in this pet. Because they're one of the smallest carnivores, and they were changed to be a scavenger. Do the galleys still have status information? They do, right? So the galleys don't hate or like scavengers. Let's see if we can pull up the Coelophysis information on the database and see if they seem like they're going to also be able to cohab here. Okay, so Coelophysis should fight small carnivores, and it should eat like Oviraptor, Moros, Compies. They eat Homalocephali and Lystrosaurus. But that's it. So I think we can put the Coelophysis straight in this pad. Let me... Yeah, Amarga and Galley. Both flagged as likes. We know the Galley doesn't hate Coelophysis. I would assume the Amarg doesn't either. The Galleys are not small enough for the Coelophysis to hunt. They can't pack hunt, so it seems like they're unable to harm... Okay, so this one is only 2 pips of ground fiber, unlike this one, which is 3 pips of ground leaf, so I am going to use fibrous here. And then we'll replace the fibrous with the trees if we need them for whatever.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay, where's my helicopter? Did it reset to base? It looks like it did reset to base. Well, your territory space is good, so let's just get back into this. Actually, hold on. The shop is built. Income is worse. Profit is better, but it doesn't make any money anyway. So yeah, the donuts is not really justified yet. We'll just shut it down. What other amenities can we do? Good to know that one's crash prone. We'll keep that in mind when we get to it. They'll have some time to fix it at least, because Washington's one of the last ones, and we're gonna push on the early ones pretty hard now so that I can take a 2-week break for Christmas. So I don't think we'll even get to Washington until January. Okay, welfare is from the Margs being piloted over. There's not really much else we could do for ratings to get the income from the shops up. So let's just go get those silos. They should be the only orange ones on the map then, I think. No, I will not be streaming for New Year's. I will be away from my computer. Oh, wait, what is right here? Is that's another Coelophysis that, like, wandered away from his friends? I can't see him currently. Move, helicopter, you're so slow. There he is. There he is. There he is. Rotate a little bit more. Nice one. Nice one, guy.
This dinosaur is one of the earliest known animals, dating back to perhaps 216 million.
That's completely wrong to say. Coelophysis is not one of the earliest known animals. It's one of the earliest known dinosaurs. Animals existed for plenty of time before dinosaurs came around. You're wrong, Claire. You're spreading misinformation. There's a bunch of dialogue lines in this game that are really weird like that. Like the Brocky one I've complained about like 2 or 3 times being really weird. That one's weird. There should be like, I would imagine a half dozen or more of these guys floating around here. Oh, little short. Oh, 1-star rating.
So I've ordered some.
How about that?
I'm kidding. I kid. You done good.
Any other Coelophysis? Not seeing them. If the fucking pop-ups would stop blocking my view of the little, like, pointer bar. I don't know why so many UI elements in this game overlap, too. I think that's it. Like, the amount of UI elements that overlap is actually kind of silly. Anyway... Yeah, you can't actually see the population numbers, except in the hatchery. I remember that. The Coelophysis dialogue? That, I've heard that before, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's new. Right, we'll dump these guys in the middle by the water and then get them a feeder in the middle. Actually, we should probably just slap down a meat feeder right now. Actually, I don't know if they're meat or prey. Let's just get them moved in. Because they might have... Oh, they're... No, you can't tell by the symbol. All carnivores just have the meat symbol. It's not meat feeder. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. These guys are changed with the DLC drop, so... It's hard to know if anything's changed with them beyond their classification. Oh, I should have done multi-select. I forgot that's a thing. I perpetually forget multi-select is a thing that exists. At this point, we're down to the last one. So 6 Coelophysis. That seems like a low number. 1 star. Let's get this reactivated and see if it makes money. No, but it might need to update.
Assets in the air.
Well, not any way we can make this any better than it is, really. We're 1 star because we're good at challenge mode, I guess. This is Jurassic.
Hey, Owen Grady here. I'll keep it brief.
Construct a thing or bring in guests. Guests should be a free one. The Amargs are happy. Here come the Silos. Let's get the Jeep in here. So we can status check right away as soon as the first one lands. Make sure they get their needs met. Also, we can do a quick snap. A little bit extra money that way. Do the thing. Do I have to aim? I actually have to aim mode, yes. Okay, that's what threw me. That's what threw me on the summon. You have to do aim mode to actually use the binoculars, but you don't for the summon tool. Yeah, fake Chris Pratt is not great. I mean, I don't really care because also real Chris Pratt's kind of not great, so who cares if he's fake or real? But yeah. Well, we'll worry about California when we get to California. You don't need to tell me what's going to be in the other maps. I'll find it out for myself. I'd prefer if you didn't discuss the other maps. I can play them for myself. Alright, Coelophysis. Do you need sand? No. Water, meat, open space. Population's the only thing we're left on. Population, I think, is going to be higher there. Can we see any stray Coelophysis we've lost track of? We could jump in the helicopter and look, but I think this is just easier. This is an interesting little area just out of the map boundary. Yeah, these little canyons with all the plants in them is a nice detail. It's got a good desert vibe. Oh, there's the Rex. What up? How you doing? You were... This is over by, yeah, the Diplos. Okay. So we just surfed past the Rex and just didn't look in the right direction, I guess?
Asset delivered.
You don't need to warn me. I mean, I can read instructions, and it's funny if I fuck it up, so... You're just taking away good content from the other folks at home. 6 might be the minimum population there. It looks like it'll be close. Yeah, we probably need a hotel, don't we? Hitting 1 star. I'm sure we do. No, 100% accommodation rating. Damn. Okay. This is still not profitable, but it's close. I mean, it's probably at the point where I'm okay with it not being profitable for the purposes of ratings. Well, anyway, let's start to actually look at research here. We should probably end this episode. We're not going to be doing hour-long episodes like we did for the campaign. We're going back to the more typical 40-minute episode length for these challenge mode videos. Give or take, you know, ending at a good time. So, security. This is just behind 3 logistics. And operational science center. 1.5 stars for that one. I mean, we'll get to 4 as soon as we can do 3. Okay. So let's get the science center in. I remember where things live. Science center, expedition center can wait. I think the play probably is really just to like get the dinosaurs under control and don't worry about expeditions for a while. Because you can always just like it's more things to build, more scientists to hire. It's like you don't need any of that if there's dinosaurs on the map still. This is obviously going to need power. I guess I could have put it closer to this one too. What's the time? 5 minutes. That one's almost empty. So if we just build a second one, like right there, that's fine. We'll do that. I found the campaign all right. I thought the ending of it, getting to 5 stars, was kind of pointless. It's just an achievement, but I don't know. It felt a little short in terms of like the actual campaign progression. But the mechanics are really interesting. I'm really interested in seeing what we can do with the dinosaur exchange and sandbox, making our own challenge modes. All right, so we need scientists. We need 3 for this one. We don't know what the other ones are. We really probably only need logistics right now. And medicine, I guess. Yeah, we should probably have 3 welfare ready to go, but we can always hire that when we need it later. We do power. Yes, 5 for power. So let's get 5. 2. Multiple 2s. There's 1 a 5 just straight. I think that's really good. Actually, okay. It's actually really, really good because we'd have to hire 3 people to meet that. Because there's no 3s. So really there's no contest here. Like this guy's pretty good, but he's just 1 dude. Yeah, take the logistics specialist. I mean, the Iguanodon skin's fine. I don't dislike the Dominion Iguanodon, but the Frontier Iguanodon is so good. With those big, bulky Iguanodon arms. And they're really lacking from the Dominion Iguanodon. And that's like the thing with Iguanodon. It's got these big hench arms. So I definitely prefer Frontier's take. Population 5. 1 more is coming. Man, they're naked. They're just naked-ass little mangrove coelophysis. Are they all mangrove? Yeah, they are. Are all the dinosaurs on this map particular skins? Death Valley Rana. Yeah, these are all Death Valley Rana. Solar Blank. And these guys. Okay. Yeah, I really like doing specialists. They just scale really well with the extra upgrade, the specialist facility. That and, like, you don't run into the upper limit on their skills very often. If you get 2 specialists of the same type, you meet basically every research requirement in the game pretty easily. And just trying to maintain a pool of individual scientists with skill caps of like 4 or 6 is just really rough. All right, Coelophysis is down. So these guys are now happy. Minimum population only, but still not bad. Okay. Donuts is not yet profitable. Accommodation 95%. We could use that hotel, so let's do that. We've got some money. Plus the hotel will actually patch up visibility more. Yeah, let's expand down this way. Let's flatten to the generator here. No, let's fly into this bathroom, because the generator will get removed, and then it won't matter. So we'll do this. Flatten that away, flatten that away. Yeah, so we'll put our facilities down here. Yeah, because there's not much space here. And then we'll build in this direction for visitor facilities because we can put some pens in over here. No, the Dominion Iguanodon looks less like a real Iguanodon than the Frontier Iguanodon does. Because the big thing with Iguanodon is it's got really bulky front limbs compared to like a Hadrosaur. Whereas the Dominion Iguanodon has the same limb proportions as like a Parasaurolophus, which is not accurate for an Iguanodon. At least not as I understand it. I'm not an Iguanodon scientist, but yeah, as I understand it, the answer is no. Yeah, we'll go down here this far. I think that's fine. And then, actually, let's do one of these, and then just connect to curves. It's kind of awkward. I mean, I could just run past the bathroom. Sure, why not? It's weird, but it's fine. You know, to say which dinosaur in JWE2 is the most accurate is a statement I'm not prepared to make. There's a lot of ones that are pretty good. So I don't know. You'd probably have to get down to the fine points of the anatomy, and I'm less good with some of the finer points of the anatomy. Especially for other dinosaurs that I'm not as familiar with or as versed on. Like, I know stuff about Iguanodon because it's one of my favorites. Herrerasaurus is one of my favorites. Styracosaurus. Like, I know more about those dinosaurs than I do about like an Australovenator, for instance, which I've never really read anything about prior to coming out in this game. So I am definitely not in a position to make that judgment call. It would be interesting to know though, if anybody out there can make that kind of content. I fully encourage them to do that because I would watch those videos. I really like Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong, which is a dinosaur toy, sort of a dinosaur toy channel. They basically take dinosaur toys and discuss their anatomy, and you learn about dinosaur anatomy through dissecting what's wrong with these toys, essentially. Really cool concept. I highly recommend that YouTube channel if you don't watch it. Check out Dinosaurs Are Wrong. Anyway, we got the hotel building. I think we'll end this one here. We're at 40 minutes, so until next time.